has been pretty good on it, but again, at the same time, if Betsy doesn't get a lot of attention from ROCCAT in the early game, that's when ROCCAT start to struggle.
And they've definitely...
Titanic Hydra first, and then Subjugate will turn the matchup back around.
Yeah, still...
Oh, Spirit's going in on Betsy.
Now Betsy, exhausted, flash away, but you can't stop Spirit. Ragnarok, and they just get a real quick first blood. Inspired out of there. Boost. They've also got Yellow Star's Inspire to make use of that. And now we go back to contesting blue buff. Spirit feels confident enough to chunk right through him. He throws down the Ragnarok, and in comes the Stand United following. You can't follow that portal, and they chunk down Steelback now. Fnatic have no fear in this jungle, and they show why. 2 quick kills, looking for more. Just a quick turret trap placement by Steelback, but Febiven's here to clear the wave away, and Steelback even getting chunked. Oh, Raze. Guard Raze gets chunked right through the portal. And Febiven looking for more. How about that, Azir?
Oh, Spirit's not done yet. Smites him. It was all a bait. It was a ruse. They got me hyped.
The zoning ulti.
It was Yellow Star. As for what ROCCAT have to do to beat Olaf, it sounds really stupid because you can't hit him with a lot of your crowd control, but it's just deny and avoid fights. Like, this isn't helping because Airwax is now getting it caught out, is ending up feeding the rest of Fnatic right now.
Yep,
just gives another kill to Fnatic, and Febiven picks up another 3-0 now. You have to just not be in a position for Spirit to get into these fights, but it did bad. Yeah, but that's when you just max trap and hope somebody steps up.
You always,
you
you
max trap
max
anyway
trap.
now.
Got Yellow Star again. Let's see what they can do. Oh, that's a lot of chunk damage, but it's going both ways. As Betsy takes out Yellow Star, Reckless gonna have to have the ace in the whole tank. Double killed up Betsy, and that's just what they needed.
And that's the problem. You got that perfect hex score. Now you're gonna need the Silage Rod alongside it. That ultimate is gonna start dealing a lot of damage in these fights. And Yellow Star, I was kind of joking. Ooh, Betsy got out.
What are you doing,
He's
Betsy?
Dead.
All right, it started so well.
I was about to sing praises. Steelback's dead.
Yeah, no way to get out of this one. He does have to flash. He does burn his net, and Spirit runs right on over him. Tower damage, be damned.
Spirit cares not for cupcakes made for yordles.
I'm still sitting just on the Rune's Hurricane. Pieces of an Infinity Edge.
TP comes out from Parang. He's got the angle on this. Bardolt comes through, hits the dragon for now. Airwax goes in.
Oh, he could go for the steal here. He's exhausted. Popped up, but it does get secured by Febiven while he was up in the air. And now this fight is anything but. Crashing back down to earth is Team ROCCAT. 2 kills down.
Baron like it's nobody's business.
Baron getting chunked. Raze would have to have the Miracle Blade. If he can even live through it, they don't need the Baron. They just keep chasing. Spirit Promasia's his way right into Steelback. 2 more kills. Fnatic keep on rolling.
Fnatic are going to share the wealth. They deliberately give over kills to Reckless in that scenario. Get him up to 3-1 himself, and just Fnatic is so strong right now at this point. 3 Infernal Drakes, all of that damage, the added damage. Betsy's going to try and come in from the side here.
Airwax goes bowling, but it's Febiven who finds a strike, and Betsy looking for more. Reckless is just narrowly going to hang on here, but they still can get this tower.
They're going to get the tower. That's another fight, back-to-back. 3 skirmishes Fnatic take. It heads into Fnatic right now. It's like the scene from Toy Story where it's let's use our head. And Raze is...
Oh! Alrighty. They look to push onto this tower. Ragnarok available. Bardolt comes out, nails Febiven, but the rest of the team is here. And the ult started onto Yellow Star. It's a choke point though. ROCCAT, Magical Journey, everyone's starting to bail out here, but they are getting the kite on with Steelback. Parang trying his damnedest to hold the line, but it's just not gonna be enough as he was taunted up by Gamsu. Airwax, it's just a battle of the bruisers here. Reckless will finally take him down, and Spirit is shut down after all said and done. Airwax gets something back for that, but Betsy running a little bit lower on the mana count right now. It ends up being a 1-for-1 on their own terms. Teleport, though, is around the side, so that is probably coming soon. Gamsu's does already get found out, and he flashes, taunting into Betsy. Not enough damage, but ROCCAT can't take this.
Force both Betsy's Ghost and Flash there. So Gamsu used everything, Betsy used everything. The tail end of the fight's problem is he has died 4 times. So as I say that, I look at his stat line. It doesn't look so convincing.
There it goes. Spirit doesn't care about your CC. Running right on in there. Parang real low, has to take the Magical Journey out. They don't have enough to finish anyone off just yet, but Reckless changes that in an instant.
That's the carries.
Got Febvin and Reckless. Oh, but they knock him away, and Raze gets shuffled right back into the fountain. Febvin does get shut down, but now ROCCAT still with 3 members. Taunted Betsy. He's not going to last long. Reckless, he's got enough damage. Sharing the well turns out to be a good thing.
Ooh,
Reckless,
true
shot! And Airwax walks it out, but this tower's not going to be so lucky.
As sharp and as fast a downturn as the Pound took today for ROCCAT when you look at it. 17 and 4 on the kill totals. Fnatic want to get the Baron. Look to take it for themselves.
Might be able to. Have those gold stats. It's going to be a golden Baron for just
Can't
a couple of seconds. But they don't need it necessarily. Gamsu, he's run right on into the gravity field, and Spirit, he's run right on through it. Magical Journey. He's not going to opt to take it, but Gamsu will instead. Parang way too low from Reckless around the backside. This jungle.
Yeah.
Fnatic can play the game completely on their terms, and ROCCAT, you know, they've got to march to this beat, but they made their own grave in this one. Airwax getting chunked all the way down. Another Magical Journey. We've seen this one before. This time, Gamsu doesn't opt to take it, and it's back towards the Baron once again.
And again, ROCCAT just, I don't feel like they fixed any of their issues is the biggest problem with them. We saw a game yesterday where Betsy, Fraze is dead again.
Once again, Airwax nearly going down. Betsy's getting bopped around the side, but he does manage to find a revenge kill onto Febvin. The Baron is still being done a bit half-heartedly. This might be a chance for ROCCAT to break in. Airwax, he's got one chance on it. Spikes it away. Can ROCCAT take the fight? In the ensuing, Spirit does take him out. It is a 3v4. Reckless is trying to change those numbers.
They need to try and get at least one person out with the Baron buff for now. Spirit wants to go. Great.
That is one way to stop it all off. That few minutes of breathing room, if they even want it, because Gamsu has started the fight and steal back right in the back. Spirit runs right through the front line, and they don't care a damn bit about this Baron. Double kill over to Reckless, and suddenly it's only Airwax standing.
Only Airwax remains. Fnatic, it's going to take a lot more than a traffic cone to stop all 5 members of Fnatic at this point. Airwax is probably dead here.
Oh, going to be able to dash back into Fountain, but there's not a whole lot that ROCCAT can do to keep their game alive. So I know you love Ty stress. I don't think it's in the cards today.
Not today. We're taking a break from Ties.
Fnatic definitely getting tired of it. 31 minutes was all they needed to knock down the Nexus turrets, to take down ROCCAT 2-0. No contest. Fnatic.
And they had another death to raise just as we see the game ending.
I mean, that's pretty much the story of the game.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, not to pick on him, but it was not the most impressive Bard performance.
I mean, this was just a straightforward game from Fnatic when you look at it. I mean, ROCCAT, you could see what they were trying to do, building a composition that when you get later on in the game, you've got the Victor, you've got the Caitlyn, you've got these, you know, champions that can all work together, but then the ults from Raze just didn't find the right targets. There was no real way of ROCCAT from following up, and that means that a lot of their earlier game, you know, setups for the team fights just didn't land. And if you can't get that against a team like Fnatic, who in this scenario have like the Ezreal, the Azir, and then Olaf that's going off in the beginning of the game, makes it very easy to be able to take a lead and just run right through.
And I think that's the key words right there, run right through.
I was going to say, speaking of running right through,
well, all of Fnatic are pretty much doing what Spirit was able to do this entire game.